What's going on, guys? They're getting here back with the Breakers video, and in today's video I'm here to discuss pretty much all of the upcoming transfers that have been either teased or leaked in Dragon Ball the Breakers. So in year one, or seasons 1 through 4 of Dragon Ball the Breakers, we have received over 30 characters, and that's not even counting transformations, right? So we still have a lot of characters to kind of touch through, and this is including fusions. This is including just straight up characters from like Super, GT, even some Z characters, etc. So we're pretty much just going to be going through of any hints or data mines that have ever been shown in Dragon Ball the Breakers. So without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? So way back when Dragon Ball the Breakers originally released, we had a massive file list of moves and abilities that were leaked in data mine from the game, like when the game actually released. And Shuri, our resident kind of like data mine collector in the Discord, kind of went through and crossed off all the moves that we have gotten in Dragon Ball the Breakers so far. And this kind of allows us to see, what, skills which are tied to like what Transpheres, right? Since a lot of these abilities we actually already have in the game. So here we have All Clear, which is Cell's ability. We have Black Kamehameha. I think you guys can imagine which Transphere that belongs to. Again, keep in mind that these abilities may actually, in fact, belong to Raiders. Like All Clear is level 4 Cell's super attack, right? This could be something that they give to us later down the line for the Transpheres. But keep in mind, this doesn't necessarily deconfirm a character as a Raider just because they could have this move as a Transphere, right? I mean, look at Broly. So we also have Innocent Breath, which is attached to Boo. We have Spirit Ball, which be attached to Yamcha. Keep in mind, with some of the Transpheres, they actually do adjust and update their super attacks later. For example, with Vegeta, I think we got Final Flash later. I think it's season 3. I think we got and Hellzone Grenade we got on Piccolo in season 2 or 3. So keep in mind, they sometimes just give Transpheres new super attacks without actually putting them on a banner specifically, but they'll put them on a banner like later on, right? So here we have Super Destructo Disc. That could just be a variant for Krillin. We have Tyrant Lancer, which I imagine would be a Bardock move. A lot of these moves are Xenoverse related moves, and I am familiar with Xenoverse, but I'm not like a hardcore Xenoverse player. So if there's any moves I don't remember or are aware of, please correct me in the comments below. We have Blades of Judgment. I mean, that's another Zamasu / Goku Black ability there. We have Burst Kamehameha. I'm not entirely sure if this is like a Goku or a fusion related move. We have Death Meteor, which I believe is Frieza. We have Final Kamehameha, which of course is Vegeto's super attack. We have Gigantic Omega, which is Broly. Gravity Impact, I forget honestly. I low-key forget who Gravity Impact is. Last Emperor is Frieza. Neo's Tri-Beam is Tien's. Power Blitz I'm actually not familiar with as well. Scatter Kamehameha. I'm actually going to look up some of the moves that I don't know. So just, I'm not sitting here guessing. Alright, so I looked up some of these moves in Xenoverse 2. Power Blitz seems to be an Android 18 ability, or just like the ability that androids could use. Gravity Impact is Cell. It's actually a move in the game that we have. And then Burst Kamehameha seems like it belongs to Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. So it's kind of interesting that we don't have that. So maybe that's what they could add to Goku later. But let's get back to the list. Alrighty, so I think we were around here. Scatter Kamehameha actually is the ability that Krillin used when he originally attacked the Cybermen during the Saiyan Saga. Then we have Super Donut Volley, which is going to be Gotenks. Super Key Explosion, I believe, is just Vegeta's like Break Strike. Times 10 Kamehameha, we actually don't have yet. We have the Kaioken variant. Blaster Media is going to be Broly, which do we have? Let me check that. I actually got breakers pulled up. Let me look over at Broly. Blaster Meteor, we don't. We have Powered Shell and Gigantic Meteor, but not Blaster Meteor. Candy Beam is going to be Boo. Double Death Slicer is going to be Frieza. Endless Shoots, that could be Android 18. Let me double check. Yeah, it's looking like Android 18's ability, like the one that you use with the lasers. So we kind of have that in the game, but not as like a super attack. All right, here's where things start to get a little interesting. We have Final Shine Attack. That's actually Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's super attack. Galactic Donut is Gotenks. Gigantic Roar, I imagine, is Broly. Heat Dome Attack is the ability that Trunks used on Cell. Neo Wolf Fang Fist is Yamcha's move. Spirit of Saiyans, I'm actually not familiar with that one. I'm going to look that up too. Okay, so that actually looks like it's a Bardock related move, so that's another move that we can get down the line. Times 10, 20, or times 20 Kaioken Kamehameha, we do not have in the game yet. We have times 10. Blaster Shell, we do not have, because I was just looking at Broly. Dragon Fist is Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Believe it or not, we still don't even have Super Saiyan 3 Goku yet in the game. Energy Barrier, we don't have it. It's either like Cell or 17. Finish Breaker, let me double check that. So apparently this is a super attack that Trunks and Vegeta use, but it looks like Vegeta's using it, unless that's just like a CAC. Went ahead and looked up the next skill early. That's looking like a Jiren move, which is Power Impact. Spirit Sword is pretty obvious. That is going to be future Trunks from the Super Saga with Zamasu. Super Explosive Wave, Super Vanishing Ball, which is Super Vanishing Ball. Am I stupid? I gotta look some of these up now. I guess I'm just a fake Dragon Ball fan, not knowing half the names of the moves. Okay, I just have short-term memory loss. Super Vanishing Ball is just Vanishing Ball that Boo has, but it's like a super variant, like a stronger variant of it. And then Super Explosive Wave is, again, a move we already have in Breakers, but just, I guess, better. This is the one where like Piccolo goes like this, and like he, you know, kind of like does an explosion on himself. Next, we have times 100 Big Bang Kamehameha. I think you guys know who that belongs to. That is going to be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We have Brave Heat. Die Missile. I don't know what the CONT stands for. Divine Wrath is going to be Zamasu Goku Black. I gotta look at what Brave Heat is, though. There's another Super Saiyan Bardock move. So we have a lot of Super Saiyan Bardock moves that we still don't have in the game yet, which is dope. Next, we have Gigantic Burst and Godly Display. I'm going to go look at those two up as well, just because I'm not even sure on those either. So Godly Display actually is MUI's ability here. That is pretty interesting. I was not aware. I swear, dude, I watched Dragon Ball. I just don't know what the names of the moves are, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know what they're called, man. And then Gigantic Burst is actually Kefla's moves. So that's really dope, getting Kefla representation as well, because the only female transformations we have is Videl, Pan, and like 18. That's really it, unfortunately. So next we have Split Finger Shot, which I imagine is a Frieza ability. Then we have Time Skip Molotov, which is absolutely hit. We have Big Bang Kamehameha at the top, which is fairly obvious who that belongs to, one of the fusions. And then we have Divine Wrath and Purification. That is definitely some monster-related ability. We have Earth Splitting Gallic Gun. I imagine this could be the Gallic Gun that Vegeta used, like, on Goku, like, during their clash. We don't have this in the game. I don't know if we will. That could be considered, like, Vegeta's area destruction. We have Final Explosion and Flash Strike. I looked those up. So both of these moves appear to be Vegeta-based moves, with Flash Strike being the Dirty Fireworks move, which we kind of technically have, but not via the Transpheres. And the other move is also a Vegeta move, which is the Final Explosion that he used in Super Saiyan 2 and at Super Saiyan Blue against Jiren. So I'll move myself over a little bit. We have Hope Sword, which I imagine is Trunks. Pearl Flash, which is actually Kid Boo's ability. Super Black Kamehameha, that's obviously Goku Black. Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack, which is obviously Gotenks. And then we have times 4 Kaioken Kamehameha. So in terms of super attacks, this is everything that was pretty much leaked so far. But let's see if there's anything else involving information about upcoming supers or just Transpheres in general. So here we actually have a detailed list by Shuri, kind of going over all of the super attacks that I just went over with y'all, except he actually listed what the super attacks are, so I should just look at this before looking at it. But if you guys want to see this detailed list, it's in my Discord and description below if you want to see everything that has been data mined from the game that hasn't been released yet. Here we have it. But this is everybody that can use these moves. So All Clear is Cell, Angry Explosion is Majin Buu, Big Bang Kamehameha is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, Black Kamehameha is Goku Black, Blaze of Judgment is Fusamasu, Blaster Meteor is Broly, DBZ, and DBS, and Kale and Kefla. Then Blaster Shell is Broly, DBZ, and DBS, and Kefla. Then we have Brave Heat, which is Bardock and Gogeta. Burst Kamehameha, which is Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. Candy Beam is going to be Majin Buu. Missile Barrage is Gotenks. Death Meteor is Frieza Final Form. Divine Wrath is Fusamasu. Divine Wrath Purification is also Fusamasu. Double Death Slicer is going to be Frieza full power when he's like super buff. Then we have Double Death Slicer, which is Frieza full power. Again, that's when he threw the two discs that ended up cutting himself. Dragon Fist is, oh, actually GT Goku. I could have sworn that was Super Saiyan 3. Yeah, I was incorrect on that. So that's GT Goku as well, which is cool. I imagine that's Kid GT Goku, not Super Saiyan 4. But technically Super Saiyan 4 could also use it. But anyways, that's just what's listed there. Earth Splitting Gallic Gun, which is Vegeta. Emperor's Edge is Golden Frieza. Endless Shoot is Android 18. Energy Bearer is Cell Perfect. Okay, yeah, I guess that is more Cell's ability. Fall Explosion is Vegeta and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. Or I guess, you know, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, like with the Majin. Final Kamehameha, we have Vegeta. Final Shine is Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Flash Strike is Vegeta. Galactic Donut is Gotenks. Gigantic Burst is actually Kefla. Gigantic Omega is Broly DBZ. Gigantic Roar is Broly DBS. Gali Display is UI Goku, or MUI Goku, I believe. God Destruction Anger is obviously Beerus. Gravity Impact is Perfect Cell. Heat Dome Attack is Adult Trunks. Hope Sword is also Adult Trunks. And we have the list continue here. Edison's Breath is Majin Buu. And Majub, we actually don't have Majub. That is another character we do not have. Last Emperor is Priest of Full Power. Neo Tribune's Tien. Neo Wolfang Fist is Yamcha. Pearl Flash is Kid Buu. Power Blitz is Android 18. Power Impact is Jiren and Jiren Full Power. Scatter Kamehameha is Krillin. Spirit Ball is Yamcha. Spirit of Saiyans is Bardock. Spirit Sword is Vegito. Split Finger. Oh, that's when he. My dumbass. I thought that was a Frieza movie. I didn't know that's Vegito. That's absolutely Vegito, dude. Super Black Kamehameha is Goku Black Rose. Super Destructo Disc is Krillin and 18, so they can both get that. Super Donut Volley is Gotenks. Super Explosive Wave is Future Gohan, Trunks, and Orange Piccolo. Super Ghost Kamehameha. Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack, I apologize, Gotenks. Super Key Explosion is a lot of people. Super Vanishing Ball is Kid Buu. Time Skip Molotov is Hits. Tyrant Lancer is Bardock, or Vanishing Ball is Kid Buu. All these Kamehameha variants are obviously Goku, with times 10 actually being tied to Super Saiyan 4. And then times 10 Big Bang Kamehameha being Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta as well. So very interesting stuff there. So here are some other moves that were found in the files as well. We have Angry Explosion, Blaster Shell, which is Kefla's, Divine Lasso, Divine Wrath, but it's actually supposed to be Divine Lasso. God Destruction Anger, which is Destruction's Wrath. Instant Severance is supposed to be God Punisher. Hawk Charge, interesting. Then we have Power Rush, Power Impact, let's call it Kamikaze Attack and whatnot. And then apparently Dynamite Kick is actually a skill that's belonging over to Gotenks and whatnot, but yeah. So here's a bit of a visual representation for more visual people here, just like everything that was kind of displayed and talked about. This is pretty much the big file dump, and again, this is from YLLE. They did a mine this all the way back on October 21st in 2022, a couple days after the game released. So this is how long a lot of these moves have been sitting in the game, and as you saw in Shuri's list, all of them have been crossed and ticked off. So meaning that we'll probably get some of these Transpheres very soon. So this includes Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Gotenks, Vegito, Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4, Goku Black, Zamasu, Hit, Jiren, Kefla, Kale. Like there's a lot of Transpheres that were shown off that have the potential to be in Season 4. Because you really can't say that this list isn't accurate, because if we go ahead and look in the Discord, look how many moves that were data mined. Look how many moves were actually came into the game later on. So to say that this list isn't accurate, or to say that, like, you know, just kind of like, you know, not really something to hold your breath about. I mean, a majority of these moves ended up being in the game in some way, shape, or form. Even if some of these moves are attached to Raiders instead of Transpheres, I think it's very likely that since a lot of these moves are attached to specific characters, we're very likely to see them in Season 5 and beyond, right? So with that said, that's kind of it. The only stuff that we really have like in-game, let me pull up some of the in-game stuff. So this is an emote that we have in the game, which is Blades of Judgment, which belongs to Zamasu. I mean, it's kind of odd. We've had this emote in the game since Season 3 of Breakers, which is pretty interesting. We also have one of Gotenks' ability. I think it's, where is it? Where is it? I swear it's in here. We have a Gotenks ability. Did I not buy it? I thought I bought it. All right, I'm gonna go find it in the store. I apologize. So here we have Dynamite Kick, which apparently, according to the data mine, is supposed to belong to Gotenks, even though this is more of a Mr. Satan skill. And then here we have Galactic Donut, which is obviously a Gotenks base move. So in terms of like stuff that's like actually like tangible in the game, that's like teasing stuff, is Gotenks and Zamasu, with everything else just kind of like being file related things. So like, you know, Vegeta. I mean, to be fair, we do have like the earrings, the fusion earrings, but that's kind of like a stretch. But beyond that, we don't have like a Jiren emote. We don't have like a Tefla emote or anything like that. But keep in mind, everything from that list, or a majority of the like items listed in that massive data mine, was added to the game in some way, shape, or form at one point. So just keep that in mind. But let me know in the comments below which Transpheres you guys are most looking forward to seeing in you know, year 2 of Dragon Ball The Breakers or 2024. For me personally, I would really like to see Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4 transformations, because it's kind of wild that we got the God forms before we got Super Saiyan 3 and 4. I think that's kind of crazy. But since we also got Gogeta in the game, I think it'd be really awesome to get obviously the Super Saiyan 4 variant of Gogeta, but of course Vegeta as well would be really cool. Getting either base Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Blue would be awesome. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below which Transpheres you think is coming in Season 5. And make sure to sub for more updates surrounding leaks and news, and just Dragon Ball The Breakers content and some Legends content thrown here in the mix every now and then. That being said, I'll catch y'all next time. Take care, stay safe, have fun. Peace out, dude.